I don't even want to begin going into in depth and all the finer details about why I personally don't like this move. I mean, this news that broke out is just insane to me for a number of reasons, and I could go into all of these finer details about every single thing that I hate and why I hate it, but I'm not going to do that about this news because if you haven't heard, EA, a publicly traded company, is now being bought out for approximately $55 billion by Jared Kushner, aka Donald Trump's son-in-law, and a company from Saudi Arabia. And I have so many thoughts and feelings about this, like I said, that I can go into such fine detail about, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just boil it down and just say somehow that EA managed to go from becoming trash and just was trash to has become, well, sewage water, basically. Something worse than trash. And if you've been following me for quite a few years now, you know that I don't like EA. I haven't really done anything with EA. I quit playing Apex Legends a year and a half ago, and I don't remember the last time I honestly bought one of their games. I think the last one I legitimately bought was Battlefield 1, I want to say. Maybe it was even Titanfall 2. It has been a long time. I don't really like EA. I don't support them just because they're like the definition of evil corporate America and all of their greed. And I could go into such fine detail about this, but I don't need to. There are so many other YouTube channels out there that have done this for you. But I don't like EA. I don't like what they've done with Battlefield. Even if Battlefield 6, which apparently to everyone is looking really good right now, I don't like what they've done with that franchise overall. I definitely don't like what they've done with their sports franchises like Madden and whatnot, and I just hate them. So I haven't really been buying their games or supporting their games, and now that this new news broke out, that they're getting bought out by essentially Donald Trump's son-in-law and Saudi Arabia, of all things. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be buying any more EA games, no matter what, at this point. And like I said, I'm not surprised that this happened. If you were to tell me that EA would absolutely get bought out by a company in Saudi Arabia, I'd say, wow, yeah, that makes perfect sense. I can't believe it didn't happen sooner. Saudi Arabia as a country and their policies, let's just say on things like women's rights, are just straight up the worst things ever. And EA loves terrible things. So yeah, this makes perfect sense when you stop and think about it, that they would get bought out by Kushner and Saudi Arabia, basically. None of this is surprising to me. But I will say this, while obviously you now know my feelings about this whole thing, I think it sucks, but I'm not really losing anything since I haven't really been supporting EA for who knows how long now. But I will say this. Do I think this is a good business move? Yes, actually I do. If all you care about is money in this world, and people like Kushner, for example, and a lot of those companies in Saudi Arabia, and just, a lot of people in general that are involved in these business transactions are concerned, yeah, when you just care about money and only money, and you're willing to forget all of the awful things that your companies and what your countries do to other people, yeah, of course, it's a great business move. Money makes the world go round, right? And yep, this is a good business move. Like I said, if all you care about is wealth, well, congratulations. This is a good one for you. Cheers to you. And the proof is actually in the pudding. The stock market for EA rose, 20% now since this got announced? I mean, it boosts the profits, and it's going to boost their CEO's wallet as well. And yeah, and none of this is a surprise. You can expect layoffs, by the way, now that this has been announced. In about 5 to 6 months, EA is going to lay off a bunch of people now. Just you wait. I know it sounds hard to believe, but we've seen this cycle time and time again. And a lot of people that are working for EA are going to be laid off soon, and I am sorry for that. As far as video games are concerned, besides the layoffs that are feeling inevitable at this point, you could expect more microtransactions from EA. You could expect more loot boxes, more season passes, more battle passes, more free-to-play gimmick crap, anything that they can to try to milk more money out of the consumer. This is what it's going to be because, it's Kushner and Saudi Arabia, basically. I don't know how to spell this out for you. If you think they're going to all of a sudden not be anti-consumer, yeah, good luck with that thought. I don't understand that reasoning because factually speaking and historically speaking, and if you look at any little bit of statistics here, you'll know that this is exactly what is going to happen. And it's EA. They're a sewage rat. What more can you expect from a sewage rat? Like I said, man, as far as though business is concerned, it will probably be a successful venture for everyone that is involved, because the general consumer will gladly consume from the sewage rat's pile of trash. They will gladly take whatever EA throws at their faces because, again, historically and statistically speaking, they have been complicit the entire way. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Yevon. I'll see you next time.